Hello everybody and welcome back to Jet Set Radio Future Test Runs. In the last episode we did the test runs for, what was it? Kibogaoka Street, I think? Kibogaoka Street? Gaoka Street? I always have trouble saying that. But yeah, in the last episode we did those, and in this episode we're going to be doing the test runs for the Skyscraper District in Pharaoh Park. I apologize for the lack of an upload last week. I was unfortunately swamped with homework, and I've run out of recorded material recently for a lot of my games, so I'm having difficulty posting videos every day now. I think I've only gotten 2 or 3 out this week so far, but I apologize for that. I'm not sure what my schedule is going to look like from here on out. It might look like that. I might get back to uploading daily, but it all depends on the amount of time I have left after school every day. But hopefully I'm going to get some recorded material done this weekend. Now, and I apologize for the inconvenience of this being uploaded on the same day as the Independent Fun Day slot. We will be playing a new game today, so you can look forward to that since this is going to be uploaded first. Anywho, it's 12:15 and I'm going to bite the bullet and do Skyscraper District. Now, originally I was really worried about this, but after I figured out that the jet graffiti for this area only had 3 graffitis, and since I've had a lot of trouble with the jet graffiti in the past, I was relieved. I'm relieved to hear that. And I've already failed miserably at something. This is great. Wonderful. I went in the completely wrong direction. Well, I was trying to get the graffiti, but I didn't. So, yeah, good start. Anyways... Oh, no, wait. I'm still going in the wrong direction. Oh, lucky me. I thought this was jet flag. My bad. Okay. Well, yeah, I had a little bit of practice before this. I'm not gonna lie. I was used to doing jet flag. Yeah. Well, oh well. I think... Well, we've already wasted 45 seconds. That's wonderful. But, well, I have. You haven't because you're smart. But, so basically there's only 3 graffitis in this entire area to cover. We're going to have to go up these ramps and not fall, because if we fall, we're screwed. Good. Okay. And now land on this thing. We got plenty of graffiti cans, which is good. Where am I going? Oh, I guess that the first one wasn't where I thought it was, but okay. Well, at least I'm going in the right direction, though. Yeah, the 3 are going to be from this platform. One of them is going to be to the right, in this direction, and the other one is going to be in the other direction, or the other 2 are going to be in the other direction. We can get those pretty fast. I saw that the 6 minutes was the nitro mark for jet this time, so I'm not sure how much time we have to work with here, but hopefully it's a little bit lenient on that, because I wasted a good 45 seconds, as you saw. But yeah, so let's just keep going, take it in stride, see if we can get this done pretty darn quick. I'm trying to get this episode as short as possible to prevent any, boring parts, because I've noticed that Jet Set Radio Future, by the end of the actual playthrough, not the test run playthrough, but the end of the actual playthrough, it was getting really boring and tedious every episode, and I just want to avoid that from now on. So let's just try and get there. Let's do it. Yeah. And this is the last one. Yay. 3. And we did it in 2 minutes 20 seconds, and we got jet ranking for that. So I wasted 45 seconds. So you can subtract 45 seconds off that for your time, and you'll be fine. You got plenty of time to work with. But next we have to worry about jet tech, don't we? No. Jet dash. No. Jet tech. Jet tech. It's jet tech. Yes. Okay. So next we're going to worry about jet tech in Skyscraper District. Fortunately, we usually, for the jet techs, they start you right next to a 500-point rail, which you can just grind up and down over and over in order to pass it. In this case, these rails right here are actually 500-point rails. Remember that you're pressing Y instead of X for your graffiti combo, or your graffiti combos, for your grind combos, and that'll get you the times 16 multiplier instead of the times 8. I know I've said it a million times, and I'm going to keep saying that as well. But it's something important to say for people who are a little bit stuck on this. But yeah, now that you know that you need to press Y and just go up and down this rail, back and forth. Don't jump, by the way, because if you jump at the end of your jump or jump at the top of the rail, then you're going to get your butt handed to you. and you're gonna go flying off the rail, and you're not gonna be able to find another 500 point rail, and it's gonna waste your time. Oh wow, that was awesome. Backflip. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna go flying through the air, and you're not gonna be able to find a 500 point rail. So just run into this rail over and over again every time you complete it, and you should be fine. Also, try and focus on messing up as little as possible. Like I did there, I just messed up. Don't mess up your grind combo. So yeah, I said it a million times. This episode is going to be really short, as in really short, like 5 minutes, unless I show this full thing. So I gotta find something to talk about for 3.5 minutes. I have something that might interest a bunch of you. I've talked about this in another episode of a different playthrough, I think. I'm in a class called Advanced Engineering Design and Presentation. It's basically a class where we work with a program called AutoCAD to draw schematics and things of the like on a computer so that they take the form and dimensions. It's basically like drawing the schematics for anything and everything that you can think of, from houses to that screw that connects the leg of your table to the actual tabletop. Pretty much anything. And in the first class, which I took 2 years ago, we only worked with paper. We basically printed on paper everything that we drew, and we submitted that for grading, and we got a lot of grading done that way. And by the end of the year, we had worked with 3D a little bit. Well, I was a little bit rusty coming back to it this year, but 4 weeks in, I've already pretty much got the hang of what I used to have. There's still a couple things that confuse me, but you know, basically I have it all down. I drew a companion cube, which many of you might recognize from Portal. I'm actually doing a playthrough of Portal 2. But I drew a companion cube, and I drew it from basically scratch. I didn't have any dimensions to work with. I looked on Google Images, which was one of the limited resources that I can use at school, since they block any website that could potentially be hazardous to the internet and give the computer a virus. I had to work from scratch, just drawing from scratch a companion cube, and it was really fun. My first attempt took 6 school days, which, since my classes are an hour and a half long, that should be about 9 hours, and I actually had to scrap that because I made a couple mistakes that were irreversible and would have ruined the whole thing and made me have to redraw it anyway. So actually I had to scrap that attempt and redraw it. But now I have drawn it, and I have drawn it perfectly, and it looks good, and everything is good, and it makes me happy. But the thing is, in our engineering class, there's such a thing called a 3D printer, where basically it can take the image that you draw on AutoCAD, put it in a certain program, and then carve it out of plastic, which is sick. It basically melts plastic and then builds whatever you drew from the bottom up, and it's just amazing. It's awesome. But so yeah, the companion cube was the project that I was working on for so long, and my teacher saw that I had been working on it, and although he didn't know anything about the video game that I was referencing, he saw that it looked a lot like what I was doing and that I had built it from scratch, so he allowed me to print it on the 3D printer for a grade. And now I have my very own 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch companion cube made out of plastic, and it's sitting right on the top of the table in front of me. It's carved out of white. What is going on? Get on the rail. Get on the ball. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh. Stupid yo-yo. Alright, I don't think we're going to break 2 million this time, which is actually a lot lower score than we usually get, but that's alright. I think we're going to get jet ranking for this anyway. I keep messing up my grind combos, but yeah. So now I have my very own companion cube, and it makes me very happy. It makes me a happy human being. Also, I'm having trouble with classes like calculus and astronomy and stuff like that. Astronomy is easy, but I just keep pushing it off to the side and procrastinating. And that's what I'm doing with recordings too. So I'm ultimately failing at everything. But yeah, so we got jet ranking. We got 1,819,000 points. That's by no means the best score that we've gotten on a jet tech, but it was plenty to do on Skyscraper District. So I'm not having a bad time of doing this. Next is Jet Flag, and this is the one that I was used to, so I think I've got this down, hopefully. It might take me 2 attempts, but who knows. Hopefully deciding to show the full 5 minutes of that jet tech isn't going to come back and bite me in the butt. But yeah, so let's just get those 10 graffiti cans just in case we need a jet dash. And let's get this jet flag right, or this flag right here, and jump onto this bar and just keep circling around, and then get on this bar right here. There we go. This will follow us all the way to the top, and then we can get that, and then we can go over here, and then we can get this one, which is at the top of these stairs. I'm not sure why I jumped into the staircase, but whatever. I probably should have saved that jet dash, but that's okay. I can go around. It's not going to cost us a lot of time. You really need to get this done fast if you're going to get jet ranking. That's the thing. So, because it's easy to do, but, you know. So, I think I might get this done in under a minute. That's a new record for a jet flag, which is pretty cool. Hopefully we got jet for that. Yep, we did get jet for 55 seconds, 20 milliseconds, which is good. And there we go. We unlocked the Immortals. So, that's pretty much the episode. That went by faster than I expected. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Jet Set Radio Future Test Runs. Hopefully you found it helpful or informative. In the next episode, we are going to be covering, I believe it's Highway 0. No? Fortified Residential Zone? No, I think it's Highway 0, man. Hold on. Hold on. Yes, it's Highway 0. So, next episode we'll be covering Highway 0. The jet graffiti does not look hard if Nitro is only 2 minutes 30. Hopefully it'll be a short episode like this one. So thank you guys for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.